According to YouTube, I have 8 seconds to get your attention and convince you to watch this video. So here goes. My 2023 sewing plans are ridiculous. They're too big, they're way expensive, and it's probably impossible. If you want to find out more, just keep watching. Hey sweeties, it's DeeDee. Welcome to 2023 in the dollhouse, and thank you for joining my never-ending pursuit of photographic evidence that I do in fact make things. Now I know in the past I have been less than successful at making things, creating content around those things, and then sharing that content on the internet. And I realized that maybe the way I was going about it was wrong. And so I'm going to try something different this year. Because as Far Cry 3 has taught us, do you know the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So if I want a different result, maybe I should do something different. And that led me to the plan I have for this year. I want to remake my wardrobe. I want to completely revamp everything. I guess a couple of years ago now, stopped buying ready-to-wear, fast fashion. So I was never a fashion girly. I was never into shopping so much. I like things. I'm a maximalist. I like owning things. I like having things. But I was never a big spender of money. So shopping has never been, like buying clothes has never been an issue for me. However, given the deleterious effect of the fashion industry on the environment and the social repercussions of fast fashion brands, I made the conscious decision to be more mindful of what I buy. I only buy things that like I can't produce or things that are just one of a kind, very special. If I'm going to buy something fast fashion, I do support indie brands and independent makers, but I try not to buy things, clothes. I mean, a plaid pleated miniskirt might happen every now and then, but not often. At least for me, I do buy ready to wear for the boys, for my kids, just because. And maybe it's selfish. I mean, it's selfish, but they're so little and their sizes change so frequently that like it feels. I don't want to say wasteful. It feels kind of pointless. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. I would feel bad if I put a lot of time and effort into making them something that they grew out of in 6 months. So maybe that makes me a bad guy. I don't know. But that being said, I want to revamp my wardrobe. I want to not throw out everything that I have because I do like the clothes that I own. But I want to theme my wardrobe and make an entirely new wardrobe for this year. And I'm calling it my Cottagecoredrobe. I'm very inspired by cottagecore aesthetic, that pastoral aesthetic, very, very Zimmerman, very Laura Ashley. There's a brand called Ivy City that I've seen on Pinterest. Just very, very silky, very puff sleeves, very peasant tops. You know, that kind of idealized naturalist look. I will say, let me make the caveat that I am not sticking to a hard and fast cottagecore aesthetic for my cottagecoredrobe. It's more cottagecore inspired. There's elements of cottagecore. There's elements of fairycore. There's Y2K aesthetic. like I said, Laura Ashley, Zimmerman, Selkie. It's very much soft girl, but I mean, there's some baddie aesthetic in there just because I mean, I grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, that's when I came of age, I guess. So there's a lot of that. It's Bratz doll cottagecore. Yes. It's if there was a cottagecore Bratz doll, that's kind of what I'm going for. So all of my silhouettes are a bit more figure hugging. It's a bit more exaggerated, and I'm not a particularly curvy gal, but I do want to introduce those shapes into my wardrobe. I want to create a lot of like a body, illusion. Uh, it's not necessarily something that I have necessarily, but it is something that I want to cultivate in my wardrobe. So it's going to be a lot of soft, drapey fabrics. I want to use natural fibers as much as possible. I'm not saying there will be zero polyester in this wardrobe. There will be some polyester just by nature of me making this for myself on a budget. Um, some of the things that I want a lot of embroidered tulle and a lot of ombre dyed chiffons and stuff like that. And I'm just not going to be able to afford silk chiffon for every chiffon project. I'm not going to be able to buy cotton tulle, floral embroidered cotton tulle for every project. And I wouldn't be able to source those types of things. A lot of, especially on Etsy, a lot of the embroidered tools that I'm seeing are polyester, but the lining for those garments will be cotton. I find for myself that I'm not a fan of polyester on my skin. I already sweat a lot. I already sweat fairly profusely, and I don't want to encourage that any more than is natural to me. So natural fibers, breathable fabrics, linens, cottons. I want to say silk, but I am a mother of two littles, like very littles, like 5 and under. I don't see how you work real silk into a stay-at-home mom 5 and under wardrobe, like everyday working wardrobe. There might be like some real silk evening wear, but even then I don't go out in the evenings. So maybe not. I mean, I'm sure there are beautiful, fabulous stay-at-home moms who have silk in their wardrobe and wear it, and it's beautiful and they do it great. She ain't I, and I ain't her. So I don't want to set myself up for failure. But yeah, that is the plan. The plan is natural fibers, linen, cotton. The plan is cottagecore inspired baddie. And the plan is to do projects, to every month have a theme, like a set of projects that I'm working around. So I want to start with houseware, stuff to wear around the house, house dresses, aprons, pajamas, loungewear, those types of things. I know in historical costuming, the thought process is to work from the inside out. So you make your undergarments first, and then you build the shapes on top of that, like the outer garments, after you have the correct shapewear. And so I'm kind of going for the same thing. I want to start with houseware, the stuff that I'm going to be in most of the time. So, like I said, I am a stay-at-home mom, and I don't like outside, and I don't go there unless I absolutely must. So stuff like loungewear, pajama sets, house dresses, robes, those types of things are going to be the most functional for me. And I find that I don't have those things in my wardrobe now. when I I end up recycling the same things over and over, because when I go into my current wardrobe, I don't have pajamas, I don't have loungewear, I don't have things to just throw on and be in the house. Also, aprons. I don't know how you have a cottagecore inspired wardrobe without aprons, so I'm gonna have aprons. I want to have all the aprons in all the styles. I want apron dresses. I want little half aprons that just go around your waist. I want scalloped edged aprons. I want aprons. And last year I bought some of the linen look fabric from Joann's. It's like 55% linen, 45%. Is it nylon? Is it a nylon linen blend? It might not be. If I'm wrong, I'll let you know. But it's like 55% linen, and I bought some in yellow. Yellow's my favorite color. And I thought it would be super cute to make like a fall apron with hand embroidery and that type of thing. So it's gonna be a lot of those types of things. So, a cotton muslin apron with hand embroidery around the hem and the straps, stuff like that. Those are the projects that I want to start with. However, the plan was to start those projects in January, and we are well past January. Yes. So I don't know, because the plan for February was to do intimates, lingerie, bras, and underwear. The thought process there being, it's February and you want lacy things because Valentine's Day and also my birthday. I thought it would be a nice gift to myself to have undergarments that actually fit. I haven't bought new bras since I had kids. And prior to having children, I was like a smooth B cup. And I am more endowed now than I was then. So none of my bras fit. And I had like all of the cute like Victoria's Secret bombshell stuff from back in the day. And I can't wear any of that now because I have mom body. So I definitely want to pursue making my own bras. I am very inspired by Liz of Liz Sews and all of her bra making. I've been following her. I've been a subscriber of her channel for a couple of years. And so I finally built up the courage to do the thing, make the bras. And, I want things that coordinate with this new Cottagecoredrobe aesthetic thing that I'm doing. Like I said, I'm doing a full wardrobe revamp from the rooter to the tutor. It's all of it. So socks, bras, skirts, dresses, coats. I want everything from the beginning to the end, all of it. So I'm going to, the question is, for me, am I going to skip the house clothes project, put it off until later, or am I going to do the housewear and then follow with the lingerie and the intimate apparel? I don't know. I haven't bought any fabrics for anything, so it's not as if, I have the fabric for one sitting in front of me and I would have to wait for the other. I don't have anything. So whatever I choose to do is what I will be doing. Go figure. But yeah, that is the plan. So if you want to kind of see my inspiration, see the things that I'm thinking, get some inspiration of your own or anything like that, I do have a Pinterest board that is dedicated to this. I have Pinterest boards for everything. I adore Pinterest. And I'm constantly updating it with thoughts and ideas and pins, because even though there's like 4,000 pins on that board already, and there's no way in heaven or hell that I could make 4,000 garments, I mean, a lot of it is like different versions of the same shape. Like I said, there's a lot of, as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of like peasant tops. There's a lot of those silky puff sleeve dresses. Like, there's a lot of that energy. Some of it is extremely Rachel Maxey, like pinafore, blouse, pirate shirt, that type of thing. And some of it, like I said, is very soft Y2K baddie. And I kind of want to blend the two. But wow, that's not. If you want to see what I'm thinking about, where my head is, you can check out that Pinterest board. I will link it in the description. So I guess I'll ask you, do you think I should start with the houseware, loungewear, January projects that I had planned? Or should I move on to the lingerie, bra making, underwear projects that I was planning to do in February? Let me know in the comments. I would be interested to hear. I'm going to show a few of the images, the inspiration images for, like I said, that those January projects, the house clothes, the aprons, the pajamas. And then I'll show you some of the inspiration images for the lingerie, the February projects. And you can kind of, I don't know if that's going to inform your vote on what you think I should work on, but let me know. So my plan, either way, is to do 10 projects. And I know that sounds beyond bonkers crazy, because I have been successful at posting 0 projects on this channel and completing, like, what? Here's the thing. I did a lot of sewing last year. I just didn't share any of it. So to you, it probably sounds outrageous. And I'm like, let's do 10 sewing projects a month. But to me, it's like, well, if you can do this, you've done this before, you've just never shared it. So as outrageous as it probably sounds to you, it makes perfect sense to me. And also, I think 10 projects would be within my budget. I do want to keep around $200 or less per month in sewing. And I know that sounds astronomical, like you're going to spend over $2,000 by the end of the year on sewing projects. But this is my hobby. This is what I do for fun. And this is my wardrobe. So I don't think it's unreasonable to make a $2,000 investment in both your hobby and your wardrobe. Like, I think if people put both of those categories of their budget together, it would probably come out to in and around $2,000. Like, I don't go to movies. I don't go to bars. I don't, I don't do a lot of outside things. Everything all of my money is going to this. So I don't feel like that's unreasonable. But we'll see. So if you've ever wanted to redo your wardrobe, what would be your guiding aesthetic? What would you say is your aesthetic vision? Like I said, I am not a cottagecore girly, obviously. I'm definitely closer to like Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, hot girl than I am to like this soft girl pastoral aesthetic. But like, I desire to be her. Like, the DeeDee that is her is the DeeDee I want to be. So I mean, let's see. Maybe I'll start dressing in cottagecore, and next thing you know, I'll be baking bread or something. Who knows? This could be a whole new world for me. Or I could just make some really cute clothes. Yeah, I'm excited for this project. I think it's going to be fun, engaging, and I think it'll be a way to order my thoughts. I'm not good with like make 9 or, that's not how my mind works. My mind works in a much more scattered way. Like I couldn't tell you 9 patterns that I want to work on, but I know that revamping my wardrobe would be something that would be fun for me. So I hope it's also fun for you. I hope you enjoy the process. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see all of the cottage wardrobe shenanigans that I get into. And ring the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video on this channel. If you want to support me monetarily, I do have a Ko-fi, and you can buy me a coffee there, and that will go to keeping me properly caffeinated during this process. Pray for me. All right, I'm going to get out of here, and I was gonna say get to work, but honestly, I'm not about to go to work. I'm about to go lay down. So, thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay cute. Bye, guys.